Success isn't luck, it's not money, it's not even talent, it's habits. The daily choices that either build your future or keep you stuck exactly where you are. And here's the painful truth. Most successful people don't talk about the habits that actually make them unstoppable. They keep them hidden while you're left wondering why your life isn't moving forward. So in this video, I'm breaking it open, 35 life-changing habits that can transform your life if you start practicing them today. Habit 1, budget like your future depends on it. Create a real budget and stick to it religiously, not some complicated spreadsheet, a simple tracker that shows money coming in, money going out, and what's left. When I started tracking every dollar, I realized I was spending $200 monthly on stuff I forgot I bought. That money became my first business investment fund. Habit 2, learn one money skill weekly. Investing, taxes, business formation, credit optimization. Pick one financial topic each week and become competent at it. YouTube University is free and better than most business schools for practical money knowledge. Schools don't teach money because broke people are easier to control. Every money skill you learn is freedom gained and one less way for others to use what you don't know against you. Habit 3, carry cash. Keep $100 in your wallet, not for emergencies, for perspective. When you're about to buy something stupid, seeing actual money leave your hands hits different than swiping plastic. Plus, cash makes you feel more in control of your financial destiny. Habit 4, track net worth monthly. Assets minus liabilities. Simple math that most people avoid because the number scares them. I check mine every month, not to obsess over it, but to make sure I'm moving in the right direction. Even if it's just $50 more than last month, progress is progress. People track their weight more than their wealth, then wonder why they're broke. What you measure, you manage. What you manage improves. The truth about money that no one tells you. It's not about making more, it's about respecting what you have. Rich people didn't get rich by accident, they got rich by treating money like a tool, not a toy. But managing money is only half the battle. None of these financial habits stick if you don't have the energy and focus to back them up, and that's where your mornings come in. Habit 5, same wake-up time every single day. Pick a time and stick to it. Weekend, weekday, hangover, doesn't matter. Your circadian rhythm doesn't care about your social calendar. When I started waking up at 6 a.m. consistently, my energy levels stabilized and productivity doubled. Most people treat sleep like a suggestion, not a system. Your body craves routine more than variety. Consistency in one area creates stability in all areas. Habit 6, phone quarantine. Your bedroom is a phone-free zone. Charge it in another room and don't touch it for the first hour you're awake. This isn't anti-technology nonsense. It's about starting your day with intention instead of reaction. Your notifications can wait, your mental clarity can't. The first hour sets your mind for the next 15. Start with other people's priorities and yours won't happen. Habit 7, cold water shock. Finish your shower with 30 seconds of cold. It hits you with natural adrenaline and proves you can do hard things before breakfast. Cold water wakes up your body and your willpower. Choosing discomfort trains your brain for bigger challenges. Your small wins will fuel your big wins. Habit 8, movement, not exercise. Do something physical within 30 minutes of waking up. 10 push-ups, touch your toes, walk around the block. Your body needs movement before you demand peak performance. Motion creates emotion, and emotion fuels motivation. You can't think your way into energy, but you can move your way there. Let me tell you, my mornings used to be a disaster. Snooze, scroll, panic, coffee, survive. Now it's up at 6, cold shower, 10 minutes outside, quick workout, plan the day. Same 24 hours, but a completely different life, path. Now, I had my mornings dialed in, but I realized my attention was still scattered throughout the day. Let me tell you, your phone is a multi-million-dollar piece of technology designed to make you addicted. Accepting this isn't paranoia, it's strategic awareness. Which leads me to the next point. Habit 9, 1 hour phone limit. Seriously, 1 hour total daily phone time. Delete social apps and use web versions if you need them. The friction of opening a browser makes mindless scrolling way less likely. Habit 10, evening device shut down at 8 p.m. All screens off. Use this time to read, think, plan tomorrow, or have actual conversations. Your brain needs processing time without constant input bombardment. Your brain's like a dishwasher. It needs quiet time to clean itself. Constant screen time is like tossing in dirty dishes mid-cycle. Give your mind space to process today and reset for tomorrow. Habit 11, red light after sunset. Replace harsh white lights with red LEDs in the evening. This signals your brain to start producing melatonin naturally. Better sleep means better everything else. Your brain can't tell a laptop screen from the sun. Both signal it to stay awake. Red light mimics sunset and lets your body wind down the way it's meant to. Habit 12. Notification detox. Turn off every notification except calls and texts. Your attention is your most valuable resource. Guard it like your bank account password. When I cut my phone use to an hour a day, I expected to feel disconnected. Instead, I felt more present. After a few weeks, I realized I wasn't missing anything. Small cuts in screen time created massive clarity. My friend, I've got to be real with you. Last week, I burned 2 hours on YouTube Shorts. Started with productivity tips, ended up learning why flamingos are pink. Brain fried, day gone, felt awful. We all have that one thing that eats our time without giving anything back. Maybe it's TikTok, maybe it's your ex's Instagram, maybe it's Reddit. Whatever yours is, drop a comment and be honest. Your story might help someone else see they're not alone. It's just being human. Once I got control of my phone, I found myself with extra mental space, and that space naturally turned into something powerful. Creativity. Most people think creativity is just for artists. Creativity is for everyone. It's how you solve problems, build things, and stay sane. Once you started protecting your attention and energy, your brain finally had space to be creative again. Habit 13, daily documentation. Write something every day. Doesn't matter what. Journal entries, business ideas, random thoughts. Writing clarifies thinking better than any other practice I've discovered. Your thoughts are like steam until you write them down, shapeless and gone. Writing turns them into building blocks. I keep a note on my phone called Random Thoughts, and it's my most valuable business asset. Half my best ideas came from 2 a.m. brain dumps I'd have forgotten by morning. Habit 14, weekly recipe mastery. Learn to cook one new dish each week. Cooking is creativity, meditation, and practical skill development wrapped into one satisfying package. Plus, you save money and impress dates. Here's the real lesson. Cooking shows that precise steps create predictable results. Most people wing it in the kitchen, then wing it in business, and wonder why nothing works. Precision in small things builds precision in big things. Habit 15, photography practice. Take 5 intentional photos daily, non-Instagram content, actual photography that captures moments you want to remember. This trains your eye to notice beauty in ordinary situations. Habit 16, draw something. 1 drawing per day, even if it's stick figures. Drawing activates different brain regions than digital work and helps process emotions you didn't know you had. Creativity isn't about talent, it's about curiosity. When you start creating regularly, you start seeing solutions where you previously saw problems. This mindset shift alone is worth the effort. My friend, creativity only flows if your body has the energy to keep up. That's why taking care of your physical foundation is non-negotiable. Habit 17, hydration first. Drink 16 ounces of water immediately upon waking. Your body has been fasting for 8 hours and needs hydration more than stimulation. Coffee can wait 20 minutes. Start your day with water and you'll feel sharper, calmer, and more energized right away. Habit 18, delay caffeine. No coffee for the first hour you're awake. This prevents afternoon crashes and lets your natural cortisol cycle do its job. When you finally drink coffee, it actually works. Habit 19, daily exercise minimum. Something physical every single day. Could be 10 push-ups, could be a full workout. Consistency matters more than intensity. Small daily actions compound into massive long-term results. Habit 20, clean eating foundation. Start simple, 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily, or eliminate 1 category of junk food. Don't eliminate everything at once. That's a recipe for failure. That single change led to better sleep, which led to better workouts, which led to better food choices. One good decision creates momentum for the next one. Habit 21, walk without destination. Take a 15-minute walk with no phone, no music, no agenda, just you and your thoughts. This isn't meditation, it's mental processing time. Some of my best business ideas have come during these walks because my brain finally had space to think instead of just consume. The connection between your body and your performance isn't motivational fluff, it's biological fact. You have one body for your entire life. Treat it like the most important investment you'll ever make, because it is. Do you know that breakthrough I mentioned? It happened because I wrote things down and connected dots I couldn't see before. This and other useful tips I share in my weekly newsletter, the behind the scenes, the failures, that helped me get going. The link is in the description. Would love to see you there. Let me tell you, skills don't mean much if your head's a mess. Let me show you how to fix that with a few simple habits. Habit 22, daily skill building. Pick one skill and practice it for 30 minutes daily. Coding, writing, speaking, design, whatever aligns with your goals. Compound learning beats random education every time. I learned this the hard way. when I spent months jumping between different courses and tutorials, thinking I was being productive. But when someone asked me what I actually knew how to do, I realized I was a mile wide and an inch deep in everything. The day I picked one skill and committed to 30 minutes daily, everything changed. Your brain needs repetition to build neural pathways, and consistency beats intensity every single time. Habit 23. Educational audio consumption. Replace music with podcasts or audiobooks during mundane tasks, cooking, cleaning, commuting. Turn dead time into growth time. Most people waste 2 to 3 hours daily on autopilot activities, but successful people see these moments as free education time. The difference between someone who grows fast and someone who stays stuck isn't intelligence. It's how they use the hours everyone else throws away. Habit 24. Weekly online course completion. Finish one short online course each week. YouTube, Coursera, Skillshare, doesn't matter where. The goal is consistent skill acquisition, not credentials. Build the habit of finishing what you start. Most people collect knowledge, like trophies, but winners apply one thing immediately and move to the next. Habit 25. Teach what you learn. Record simple videos explaining concepts you're studying. Teaching forces you to truly understand material instead of just consuming it passively. I discovered this accidentally when a friend asked me to explain a marketing strategy I'd just learned. As I tried to break it down, I realized I didn't actually understand it as well as I thought. That's when it clicked. If you can't explain something simply, you don't really know it. Now, I record a quick voice memo explaining every concept I learn, even if no one ever hears it. Your brain has to organize information differently when you teach it, and that's where real understanding happens. Habit 26. Book replacement therapy. For every Netflix series you want to binge, read the book that inspired it instead. Most shows are based on books anyway, and books develop your attention span while entertainment destroys it. Learning isn't about collecting information, it's about building skills. Focus on the one that compound: writing, public speaking, basic coding, financial literacy, and sales. These 5 skills can take you anywhere. My friend, here's what nobody talks about. Your mind is like a computer. It needs regular maintenance and occasional upgrades to perform optimally. Skills aren't enough if your mind is not sharp. That's where mental optimization comes in. Habit 27. Meditation practice. Start with 5 minutes daily. Sit quietly, focus on breathing. Notice when your mind wanders. Gently return attention to breath. Repeat. This isn't mystical nonsense. It's mental strength training. Your attention is your most valuable asset, and meditation is how you train it to work for you instead of against you. Habit 28. Philosophy reading. Read one philosophical passage each morning. Philosophy provides frameworks for handling life's inevitable challenges. Habit 29. Thought capture system. Carry a notebook everywhere. When ideas strike, write them down immediately. Your brain will generate more ideas when it trusts you to capture them. I used to have brilliant ideas in the shower or while driving, then completely forget them by the time I got to my desk. It was frustrating because I knew I was losing good stuff, but I kept telling myself I'd remember later. Your brain is like a creative partner who stops sharing when it realizes you're not paying attention. Capture everything, even the dumb ideas, because your brain needs to trust that you're listening. Habit 30. Silent reflection time. 15 minutes daily of complete silence. No input, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. This is where creativity and clarity emerge from the mental noise. The strongest people I know aren't physically strongest. They're mentally resilient. They've trained their minds like athletes train their bodies, consistently, intentionally, progressively. Mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's built. Putting yourself in uncomfortable situations and learning you can handle more than you think. I learned this the hard way. People who achieve their goals and people who just talk about them aren't talented or lucky. It's who they surround themselves with. I spent 2 years grinding alone, thinking networking was fake and success was a solo mission. Dead wrong. The moment I started building real relationships, everything accelerated. Here's how. Habit 31. Community involvement. Join or create groups focused on growth and learning. Online communities, local meetups, professional organizations. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to level up. Habit 32. Weekly meaningful connection. Have one substantial conversation weekly with someone you respect, not networking, genuine connection. Ask about their challenges, share your struggles, offer help without expecting anything back. Habit 33. Gratitude expression. Tell someone specifically what you appreciate about them each week. Text a friend, email a mentor, call your parents. Expressing gratitude strengthens relationships and improves your mental state. Don't wait for special occasions to say what matters. Most people go through their days wondering if they matter, so your words might be exactly what someone needs to hear. Habit 34. Content engagement. When you consume valuable content, engage meaningfully, comment thoughtfully, share insights, contribute to conversations, building relationships through valuable interaction opens doors you didn't know existed. Stop waiting for others to reach out first. Be the person who initiates plans. The vulnerability of reaching out feels risky, but the regret of staying isolated feels worse. Let me tell you, your personal relationships help, but your environment beats willpower every time. That's why setting up your space is huge. Habit 35, daily space optimization. Clean and organize your primary workspace daily. Your external environment reflects and influences your internal state. Clutter kills creativity and focus. Design your space like a scientist, designing an experiment for optimal results. Most people fail though, because knowing the habits isn't enough. You need a strategy to actually make them stick. I'd recommend choosing 6 habits that address your biggest current challenges. If mornings are chaotic, pick habits 5 through 8. If money stress keeps you up at night, start with habits 1 through 4. Commit to completing 4 of your 6 chosen habits each day for 30 days. Not all 6. Trying to do everything is perfectionist thinking that usually ends in all or nothing failure. Sticking to 4 out of 6 gives you the flexibility you need while keeping your momentum going. When I started implementing these habits 3 years ago, individual changes seemed insignificant, but they compounded into a completely different life trajectory. Better sleep improved workout quality. Better workouts enhanced mental clarity. Mental clarity led to better business decisions. Better business decisions created more opportunities. It's your positive feedback loop that accelerates over time. Change doesn't come from doing everything perfectly. It comes from showing up, even on the messy days. You don't need to wait for the right timing or the right version of yourself. You are already the person capable of starting. Every choice you make is a vote for the future you want to live in, and those votes add up, quietly, slowly, then all at once. If you found this video helpful, this next video right here will take you even further. Your choice, your life. Start now.